Assalamu alaikum. This is the most competitive constitutional advocate Kulrez King. Today is the 11th of the October, and I'm trying to elaborate some females issues in the Pakistan. So basically, I'm the central legislator regarding the equity resolutions of the females' rights in the Pakistan. When I observed that the females' overpopulation growth rate had been suffering out of the vulnerable destitution or compliance to the restitution conjugal relationships in Pakistan. So I find that this could be termed as my finding that in Pakistan, which are the elements leading them, especially there are two categorical equitable distribution of the females' rights in the Pakistan, which we need to be observed that whether the females in Pakistan are being celebrated or being deployed in the multiple miserable situations. So my finding, constitutional one, appears to be very concurrent regarding with the operative rights of the females when I observe that the confronting issues of the females after having the family politics. This is my invented term in the whole of the Pakistan after observing the fluctuations in the marital destitutions in the marital. This is a new term which I invent, the marital destitution. It simply means that if a female is not deliberately understanding her right in order to live with a moderate male of his own choice, so it appears implied that the targeted male would be turned out to be a spoiled egg of the society, and he would not be in a position as to provide the relevant sections to the female society in Pakistan. So females on the one side are trying to convince the conviction rate of the economy through having the perpetual succession of their properties in occupation of their predecessors in interest or successors in interest in Pakistan. But on the counterpart, we have to observe that a lot of the females want to get married, but such females do not have a sufficient reliable males, and those males who are well celebrated with the economy, transitional transactions or non-transitional transactions in the Pakistan or in the Middle East or in the other reciprocating the European countries, they want to live with such females which have word character. So after observing these intellectual thoughts of mine regarding the infusion of the females' right in Pakistan, I observed that a lot of the females are becoming approved vagabond, stunted, marital destitutes. It is a latest type of the term in Pakistan. The females become marital destitutes after having known occupations of the proper timings, executive points of the marriages in Pakistan or in the other reciprocating countries. A lot of the females want to occupy a status of the marriage, but such females do not have the sufficient reliable sources as to find their own selves, that whether such females supposed to be the working female or household wife type. This is a advanced constitutional finding. I found in Pakistan a lot of the females, after mobilizing the males, become stunted because such females want to occupy 3 points in the female's life. Number one, the sexual urges. Number two, the financial stabilities. Number three, the well-groomed coming children in defection or in de facto classes. De facto means in fact. So we should be very cautious when it comes to provide the rights to the females, but we are not willing to observe such facts which deliberately construe the elementary destitutions of the females in Pakistan. A lot of the females I said that I feel embarrassed after observing the situations of those Muslims, Christians or Hindus or other communities, religious one, which have deployed their females into the multiple social declined positions. Such females want to ascertain the proper resolutions of the incomes, but such females do not have sufficient channels of resolving the matters with the actual constitutional litigations. So And I know constitutional litigation in Pakistan appears to be very expensive. You cannot devote even a single moment to observe such neglected type of individual in your society. But leave apart, I have faced such challenges in life, and I'm totally out of my senses after observing these confrontational civil guardian cases that in Pakistan the females are being manipulated 75% because of their parents' imperfections, clauses. So I raise a question here whether the generation gap appears to be the top listed issue with the marital destitution offense, along with the factors of the vagabond approved marriages. Vagabond approved marriages appear to be such marriage in which the male and female would not live together, would not like to live together, and want to have divorce in conference or hula in retrospective inspections in her family means. So in these records, such females and males after getting wedlocked with having even love marriages in Pakistan are not being succeeded in Pakistan because they have huge expectations from each other, but when it comes to provide the shelter of reconciled ways of income and expenses thereafter, such males and females prove to be cost negated in transitional areas of the Pakistan. One should be very cautious regarding the observations of the rights of females in Pakistan. The humans always want to have the production rate of the males and females, but after having the low growth rate of the hormones, they produce females out of females, and meanwhile they always reflect the such transactions into the religious means under the patriarchy of the religious sanctions which they have costed in the Middle East, and throughout these sanctions the females and the males, they don't have the global solutions of the economy and the resolution. So such groups of the females and males do not have the sufficient sound reasoning mental approach regarding the execution of the marital resolutions. And thereafter, what we observe in the state of Pakistan, the provinces of the Pakistan, we are out of senses that such females do not have tolerance level to bear the males in Pakistan, and the males in Pakistan, they don't have the tolerance for observing the matrimonial affairs in the perfect mediums, because both of them have a lot of the problems in Pakistan, both groups. So now the educated females don't have character in Pakistan. The 95% of the females, as per my observations, do not have the word of character in Pakistan. Such females want to have the characterful males, but such females do not know that if a female is not confined in a perfect medium of resolutions of the characteristics of the materialistic and the capitalistic approach of the society, thereafter such female would not prove price and cost effective to the intangible or tangible relationships in her life, and thereafter such females would not repatriate resolutions of civil obedience imperfections, and thereafter such females lose the credible hours of her youth, and such females become old, infirm, sick, and such females always feel grieved from such society which she takes for the time being, and providing the shelter of working to the said state or other institutions, and such females want to live in a modest sense of resilience, but such females do not have the point of working and living with the harmonious sectors with the males in Pakistan. A lot of the males have the vulnerable incomes, and thereafter such males do not prove price worthy to the females, in fact, and thereafter we are observing the social economical judicial dysfunctional groups of the human beings working in the society without having the marital nodes stable, as the advanced comparative constitutional advocate raising always have time issues.